Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here on my channel, my name is Tim, and if you've been in for a while, you already know who I am. So anyway, today I'm just gonna do a little bit of talking head video, just a little bit at the beginning. So if you've been following me, I'm already experiencing about something going on to stress my dollar, right? Hence the name of my channel. So please excuse this sunglasses because my eye, the one on the right with the fake eye, get a little bit itchy, so I took it out. So give it time to heal. So anyway, so last week, the whole week, I do DoorDash with my minivan because one of my subscribers asked the question: is it possible to make do DoorDashing with the minivan even though it's so old? Well, it's doable. Even though this van only run on 5-cylinder, if you've been following, one of my cylinder is low compression. It was pretty much run on 5-cylinder. But I learned the trick is if you drive in the city, you put the transmission in, take the what do you call it, overdrive off, then it's literally run on 3 gear, first, second, and third. So it runs really smooth. But anytime that I get on freeway, then I put the overdrive on that way. The trick is to keep the RPM on the engine at around 2,300 RPM, 2,000 to 2,500 RPM. Then the engine is really smooth, even though it's only running on 5-cylinder. And it keep the average MPG was like around 15 miles per gallon, which is not bad. So the trick of doing DoorDash with a big vehicle like this in the minivan camper is to take order that short distance between 2 to 3 miles, then you're good. Even though the payout is not good, maybe $5 to $7 per payout, but it's a short trip. Also, if you worry about wear and tear on your vehicle, what you could do, every time you go pick up the food, you have to stop to go to the restaurant. You can't control that. But once you got the food and start go deliver, you can you can have a spare key. When you get to the location, if it's a house, you can leave the engine running, lock the door if you want to, deliver and get back. That way you only start and stop the vehicle once for every delivery. So far, I worked 3 different shifts: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, I work for about 2 hours to 2.5. And you can have to mindful, the busy hour. For me, so far, busy hour between for breakfast is 6:30 to 8, and then lunch between 11 to 1-ish, 1:30. If you want to start 10 to, that's fine too. But I think 11, that's when everything happening, and you can work until 1:30 if you want to. So that's 2.5 hours. So that's about 5 hours, right? And then dinner time between 5 to 8, so 3 hours. So for those 3 to 5, for 8 hours, the average so far you can make between $120 to $150. So out of that $150 to you're gonna spend around a quarter of that on gas each day. So I will give you a summary of how much I actually made later on at the end of the video. But just count on only make 50% is in your pocket, because so far I figured 25% for guy and then 25% for Uncle Sam or whatever other expense that you have to encounter. So 50% of that. So if you work 8 hours a day, you can make $75. So why is that important? Because if you travel on the road, and if you travel to major big city, you can make money on those big city just to earn enough gas, and then you move on to the next location, the next big city, then you can DoorDash again. You don't have to be a top dasher like I am to to do DoorDash in different city, all you have to do is when you get there, you schedule yourself a certain hour for the next day, or later. Let's say you get there in the morning and then you schedule yourself for lunch and dinner afterward. You don't have to work a lot. Like I said, 2-3 hours the most for each shift, and in between you just relax and do your thing. But let's go through the actual number that I have. All right. But anyway, oh, by the way, thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. Right now we're sitting at 813 subscribers, which we met the goal that I want, 800 for February. So if you new to the channel, please help this channel out by subscribe. If you think what I put out there help you, click on like. If you don't like it, click dislike. If you want to put on the comment on anything you want to put down there, if you follow me, you will see I respond to every comment I put down in my video. So let's go check out the real number. All right, let's try this again. The first time I didn't allow the microphone on, so let's see how this go. So last week I'm just gonna use this as a whole for this week, make it simple. So this week I work total of 42 hours and 17 minutes. That's everything, including idle time and delivery time. So delivery time, if you look, it say active time is 30 hours and 30 minutes. So I don't know how DoorDash do pay adjustment. It's weird, but it seems like it's between $100 to $150, depending on the number of hours you work or number of delivery, how far you drive, something like that. But you can count on making roughly $120 to $150. If you do in that range, you're doing good for a whole day. I mean, you're not working a whole day. You actually split. As you can see right here, on Sunday, I split up to 3 shifts. Like in the morning, I was that Sunday. I think Sunday is a day that you can make a lot. But people lazy. They don't want to go out and get food, so they order online. So if you can see, I think I make about $180 right there for Sunday. Saturday, I didn't work. Like I said, you don't have to work when you don't feel like. But if you have idle time, you feel like running. The trick is with your minivan, you average about 15 miles. You want to pick up orders that are 2 to 5 mile radius. That way, also once you finish deliver the item, don't move too much. Stay there for about 15 minutes. And if nothing happening, then you move to the hot area where on the app tell you. So if you don't move around, you don't waste gasoline. Because normally, if you do all these hours that I mentioned before, you pretty much get order every time you finish the old one. But out of that $870, you can count on only keep half of that, because 25% is going toward the gasoline. Because I think my gas was $158 for the minivan. Because when I drove the XD, which is a tin can car, cost about $100 a week. So the vehicle, plus I was mindful about the van, not a good gas man, so I didn't move too much, and I didn't take a lot of order that like long distance, like 11 mile, 12 miles, stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. If you travel to big city, in between big city, you can stay for a whole day and make enough money for gas to move on to the next city. Explore the city and making money. So I will make a video separate to tell you what's going on in mid-March, our road trip. All right. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye now.